KK as per usual. My phone mount broke, so I'm holding the phone. Can't seem to get one, I don't know why. Checked a few places and I can't seem to locate one, but I'm gonna have a few more places to check. It's been... Alright guys, I can't do the shout outs because as you know I can't really focus on the phone. I have to pay attention to the road. Can't even look really. I can quick glance, but I can't look on the phone. It's a rough road. It's been a long journey, and I still see people hanging around, reaching out. People, you know, still trying to be a blessing to us, and I just want to say thank you. You know, sometimes I'm really feeling down, and you guys continuously and continually keep lifting my spirit and sending words of encouragement. You know, I do sometimes feel frustrated, you know, and I do sometimes question, you know, where this is going, or when will it end? When will this, you know, this hurt end? When will this pain end? I do sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I do question these things. I still sometimes ask why, even though I shouldn't, and even though I should know better. Even though I should know better, because I know that there's a great purpose over Kaylan's life, and there's a great purpose over my life. And I know I should, you know, rest and assure that God is in control. I do know He's in control, but I'm also human, and even in my human state, sometimes I, you know, when I'm hurting, or when I'm in pain, or when my heart is feeling broken, you know, I will question at that moment. Yeah, I will go and pray about it afterwards, but sometimes I do get to that point where I question God, question, why is my child going through this? Why is she going through so much pain? And that is one of the breaking points for me, the heartbreaking points. She goes through a lot of pain on a daily basis, and you know, it's very rare. I'm gonna try. Alright. There you go. Right? She goes through a lot of pain on a daily basis, and it is what continuously breaks my heart. I'm gonna stop for a minute so that I can look at you guys, and I'm gonna stop for a minute so that I can look at you guys and say what I want to say without, you know. Alright, guys. Hi. You know, I honestly am struggling with a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, at this point, you know, because no matter what we go through in life, we know it's a phase. We know that it will pass. We know that we'll get over it. But there's a point where you want it to end. There's a point where you want it to move. You want to move on. There's a point where you want to feel like, you know, you're overcoming, you're getting by, you're getting through. And it just never gets any easier. It never gets any easier. I don't want my child to continue hurting. I don't want her to continue break down. I don't want her to continue cry. It's been 6 months, right? It's been 6 long months, and she keeps going to the point where we try to get her off this machine. And you know, someone said to me over the weekend that I should accept the fact that she will need home ventilation. Accept the fact that I will have to get a ventilator to take her home. Accept the fact that she will not come off this machine. And I rejected that. I rejected it. I rejected it. God did the impossible. God already did the impossible where Kaylan is concerned. In my eyes, He already did the impossible. He already healed the parts of her that she can't heal for herself. He already cleared her spine. He woke her up. He made her eat. He made her talk. He made her think. Her mind is conscious. And you know, I believe that He did the impossible. But it doesn't get any easier. It doesn't get any easier. It doesn't get any easier for me to get up every day and go there. I don't mind going. I don't have a problem. But what hurts me and what makes me not want to sometimes is the fact that when I get there, she's hurting. She's in pain. She's not doing well. These are the things that frustrates me when I get there. But I get up every morning and I go with a smile because I'm happy to see her. But I'm not happy to see her in pain. I'm not happy to see her hurt. I'm not happy to see her down. You know? Infections every day. Antibiotics every day. Her body is now building up what you call medication resistance. So a lot of the medications that she takes don't even work. The painkillers don't work anymore. She started to protest. She keeps telling the nurses that she stopped taking pills. And it's becoming difficult for her to actually take them because they have to be, you know, coaxing her and talking her down all the time. So she's starting to give them, you know, issues when it's time to take her meds because she says she not take no pills because The pills don't help, and you know, when they give her the meds now, she asks what is she getting, because she want to know what she's getting. And anyone that she thinks is not working, she refuses to take them. Guys, everything is not, you know, I'm trusting God is going to do it. There's not a doubt in my mind he's going to do it. But, you know, sometimes we want it to be done. We want it to be done at a certain time. And when it's not done at a certain time, we get frustrated. And I think that is what is happening with me right now. I'm frustrated. I know God can heal her, but I just want it to be now. And am I not human to want that? Am I not a mother to want that? Am I not? I want it to be now. Everybody's gonna say, oh, you wait on God's timing and wait on God's timing. Yes, I am waiting on God's timing, but I would like God's timing to be now, and that is the honest truth. That is the honest truth. I want God's timing to be now. I just came on to tell everybody thanks. I didn't even want it to go like this. I didn't want to talk about all of this so much. You know, because some people reached out to me and people are still trying to help. And I appreciate that. Yeah. Nothing is getting easier. The bills keep rising. No matter how much you try to curb the bills, it's too much. Those are things that I have to, and even if I can't deal with them immediately, I will have to deal with them in the long run. I will have to deal with these things. Guys, we need a high back wheelchair for her, because we're starting to take her out of bed and they don't have the proper wheelchair that she needs. So I'm now sourcing a wheelchair, but we want one with a support, a back support, a high back support. You know, the one that her head can rest back, right? Because she can hold her head up, she can sit up, but she gets tired real quickly, and we need a wheelchair. The bed that she's in, it's not suitable for her either, and we're trying. I've been asking for them to change the bed, but it's not possible. They don't have the resources. They don't have what she actually needs. The bed that she's in, it's not comfortable, and she complains a lot. It's giving her back pains. I've asked many times for different things to be adjusted and changed. Things can't be adjusted and changed based on the resources that they have. As you all know, she's supposed to go to rehab. It's proving difficult based on her injuries. A lot of the hospitals are saying that she's not for hospital anymore. She's for rehabilitation, acute care. One quotation that I got for the acute care is $63,000 per month. And this has to be paid up front. Come on, guys. I just want her to get better so we don't have to go down these roads where I'm gonna be happy. That's like 10 million Jamaican dollars. If anybody Google and check the rate, the US dollar rate, it's a lot. I know God will provide it, and I know I will find it, but I don't want to have to go out and be asking, because there's a lot of disrespect, a lot of backlash, a lot of tear down that comes with asking. And when I check on most of the places, it is this expensive, right? So I would really just like her to get better. Right? I would just really like her to get better. Morphine is not, see someone saying morphine is not for hospice patients. Correction. Yeah, guys, the morphine drops her blood pressure too low, so we are trying to stay away from it as much as possible. The fentanyl does the same thing. It drops her blood pressure low, brings her blood pressure down, and we've been battling with that. But the extent of her pain is so great. Sometimes we're forced to give her these things, but it has to be moderate, and it has to be closely monitored by the doctors and the nurses. I must commend them. The doctors have been wonderful. The nurses, oh my God. I don't know if I can ever be able to thank these people enough for how I have seen them. And, not only in my presence have they been fantastic towards my child. When I'm alone with her and she talks about them, there's gonna be one and two that you're not gonna be, fancy with or fancied by. But for the most part, I must say, the nurses at ICU B, where Kaylan has been fantastic. They have been great so far, and I must commend them on their hard work and on being there, not just as nurses, as friends, as big sisters, as aunts, as mothers to her. And I'm not gonna lie, they have been great. And they've treated me with respect, and I must commend them on this. The thing is, nurses are just nurses. They can't do what is beyond their abilities and beyond what they have to work with. So the resources that they have is limited. But they try. They try. This journey is becoming difficult, more and more difficult for us, guys. I said I was gonna start a rehab, something for donations for rehab. I don't want to start anything as yet until we've finalized exactly where she's going and what we're looking at. So I will keep you guys posted. We have narrowed down our search, and we've narrowed out a few places that we think that she might be going. But as I said, I wish she would just get better now, so we wouldn't have to do all of this. Wish she would just come off the vent now, so we won't have to embark on these difficult journeys. And air ambulance alone is $15,000 and $16,000 to the shortest journey, that is Florida, Miami. US, I'm quoting quotations. These are US dollars, guys. So you guys see the difficult task that we have ahead. I didn't ask for this. I didn't wish for it, and I don't wish for it on anybody. I don't want anybody to go through this. I don't want another child to be hurt. I don't want another child to be attacked. And I don't want another mother to have to feel the pain that I feel on a day-to-day basis, to cry as much as I don't know how I still have tears, because I've cried so many tears, you know, and it doesn't get any easier. But God is able.